Alright, I've got a video breaking down Ziv and Ronaldo on their World Cup qualifying games on Sunday. Both qualified for duos. I'm just going to be breaking down mostly the mid-game fights, as the endgame was slightly dead. They decided to play out a WQ game since it was their 10th game that they had available. And they played out fully, however this lobby was kind of stacked. You can see here, Bizzle, Demo, Tifu, Cloak, Salt Innocence, who has Blue Tea and Roat, who also qualified. Lunez also qualified. Tristan hit pretty good lobby, right? But this is sort of WQ game getting towards the end. So the end game's kind of bad, and these two definitely took advantage of the lobby being bad at the end, but they still got a lot of elements mid game. We're going to be breaking down all of this and just going through it from here. Alright, right now XXif landing at the pirate base on the pressure plant. He has an interesting split with Ronaldo, where what's it called? Ronaldo lands over up on this power plant here. Then he flies down, gets all the lava lake for himself. XXif gets in a fight here, starts beaming people out midair, tags the guy white, and this is a really nice nade. Basically, just feeds the nade right into this guy's mouth. Gets a knock on that distance. Other guys sort of forced to come down, come straight towards him, and you can see here as Ronaldo flies over, Ronaldo's trying to close the distance. XXif, very low materials, does a good job of just preserving materials and holding this guy off. Obviously doesn't take the 50-50 fight with this guy just now, only as an AR. And other guy comes in, sorry for Ronaldo. Ronaldo just got over here. As soon as XXif gets knocked, able to get the trade. I'm just going to skip forward a little bit more, over to their fight. I think this is with Symphony and Symphony's duo, I can't remember his name. Alright, right now they just rotate into pressure plants, something they both do in solos when they land at the spot. They come down into pressure plant, get all the metal around here. There's not a lot of metal at the other spot, and they also get the loot from here. And they get an engagement with Symphony in a second. I'll just skip forward to it. Okay, right now Ronaldo gets beamed, and he starts backing up. Swap over to XXif is miles away. They've got a really interesting split where they loot a lot of stuff. It's quite unlikely that Ronaldo did get pushed, so it's going to have to traverse quite a lot of distance. This northeast side of the map does have a lot of loot. Ronaldo does a good job right now, just getting away. Got all of the loot. Look how much shield and combat shotgun upgrades he has. Very useful. Able to get heals off, playing the right hand peaks around here. Right now, Symphony and Bush just starts running towards him. He backs off. This is actually a very good job of just completely blocking off all the angles, creating a lot of distance. The other two players did beam him, so they're just pushing in aggressively. Ronaldo right now just gets himself stuck in this position. XXif is still flying over. He gets stuck in this position, edits down. Does a good job of getting away. Obviously, the other two think he's low still since he's just running away. Perfect right hand peak. And commits to the shots. Symphony, don't know what you're aiming at, but unfortunate. Now XXif here comes in and takes out Branchies, that's his duo. And that's just simply how they do with that 2v2 fight. Obviously they're very split. Ronaldo did a good job of just wasting time, getting Symphony the amount of time he can get to go over here. Alright, next they're getting quite a big mid-game fight towards Dusty Dana. Dusty Divot even. Skip forward to the next fight. So you can see they've got an interesting split again where one's on the hill, one's down below. These two, they definitely play very split where they're quite far distances between them. And pushing in, Dusty Divot is sort of a point where there's not a lot of movement around it. It's where a lot of the movement items in the game end up. And that means there's going to be a lot of engagements around here, so people can't really escape. Only nearest escape platform is the Sky platform back there. Over here, there's Audio Duo posted up there, so it's not really available for everybody. I'm just going to be watching their fight from now. Once again, both taking solo fights. Ronaldo back here does a good job of just box fighting, especially since they're both low. Another duo lands in, comes in. Now it's a 2v2v2 fight engagement. XXif right now, other guy gets on his wall. He gets his minis off and just commits to the shotgun here. XXif, very confident in his aim, takes out this guy. Gets full HP off of it. Sword over Ronaldo. Trying to defend, I think this is Roat and Blue Tea, W-king them. The other guy runs into the trap. Ronaldo goes for the edits. Takes out Roat. And then we swap over to XXif. And oh, we just missed it for a second. Cool. Hold on. Swap over to XXif, and he just takes element use bugged, but he just takes the fight with this guy. XXif, like, whenever I see him taking combat shotgun trades, he's just non-stop hitting big body shots or big headshots. I ran out. The rest of this game is kind of dead. There's not really much going on mid-game. You can see right now the lobby is sort of dying. This is like an extremely dead lobby when nothing really happens to endgame, so I'm just going to skip to endgame. Endgame, obviously the strats aren't that important, but they still do like good basic pinches that you need to be doing. Right now, 8 teams left. I mean, this lobby did start very well. There's like Bizzle, Cloak, Demo. Quite a lot of good players in here, but they're all just playing aggressive. XXif and Ronaldo have to play out this last game as they've got in here. And they ended up getting 15 kills, which secured them World Cup spot. I think they would only have needed like 5 kills to qualify. Okay, run out, they get a knock onto this guy. Other player comes in. On high, they're just going to regroup, build all around the mats. Obviously wasting extra mail. Towards endgame, everybody's going to have max mats. Not everybody's going to have max mats, but the majority of people can have max metal. If you ever get a kill, it's definitely worth wasting metal, like XXif's doing. And he's just going to get his metal back up near cap. I'm going to skip forward to them just getting on the loot. See a far zone, they're both going to shadow bomb, so they're launch padding. Shadow, turn around, look at high, good RPG to knock them out. Goes up a little bit, shoots another, pressures them down. And then they decide to focus on high ground themselves. Ronaldo just standing on a trap, trying to beam people. Right, they both use movement items themselves, a shadow bomb and launch pad each, just to get towards zone. Ronaldo does have high ground here. I want to see how he loses this. Oh, okay. That's fair enough. He accidentally launched pads instead of trapping. Meant to place a spike trap down and just launch pads. Does go for a breakdown on high. Like this. What XXif did, just go back a second, is as Ronaldo is breaking him down, XXif again takes the shotgun fight. So you can see right here, guy on high ground realizes he's got high ground for himself as the player launch padded. Looks over, gets the 2 shots onto them as they're on high. Alright, ran out back over to XXif. High ground plays him, get rifted, doesn't want to take the rift really. Still can play mid. Ronaldo's having some people build fight him, so he just sends out RPGs to the support, knocks him out. Drops down, gets perfect timing. Could have gone and grabbed those mats, not really sure why he didn't. Definitely would have been a lot easier to win this if he had builds right now. Right now 0 builds, and him and Ron on low ground. Knocks down the player high, gets a knock, turns around, gets the second shot. Has not missed a shot this entire game, by the way. I'm going to swing over to Ronaldo's perspective. Actually, I'm going to go from third person quick. I basically just want to show the pinch they go for on these 2 players in the box. So, like, an extremely dead endgame, but this is basically can be applied to mid-game fight. Alright, something Ballard talks about a lot is the up and over. So you're basically just going to see, that's Ronaldo up top. He goes over, he's watching from above. Going to start pressuring from above. And then Ronaldo gets the, as if above, and Ronaldo gets the side angle here. He's going to come from the side, just get shots in, gets big tags. So over to perspective. Tanks an RPG, still holds crosshair, and the other 2 just come straight towards him. And he's able to just constant 2-shot them. If you have a combat shotgun, it's definitely worth being confident in your shots and just taking shot trays with people. Especially if you know you're going to hit those non-stop 80 body shots. It's very effective.